Chair pose. Ankles are in dorsiflexion, knees are in flexion, hips are in flexion, outer hips are in AB, abduction, to prevent the knees from falling out, and pelvis is in anterior pelvis tilt. Parts of the pose that I find challenging are my ankles going into dorsiflexion due to tight calf muscles, hip abduction, finding it difficult to keep my abductor group muscles, my gluteus minimus, medius, maximus, engaged whilst in the posture. I do this also, or I attempt to do this by isometrically pushing my feet apart, and then you can feel these muscles beginning to fire up, beginning to engage. And anterior pelvis tilt I find difficult because of tight hamstrings. So exercises for these challenges. For my ankle dorsiflexion, I'm doing low lunge, supported obviously by the back knee, so that I can really concentrate on the dorsiflexion of the ankle and warming up this joint. And if I do that, it means whilst I bring my knee over my toe, I can feel my calves being stretched, and also I keep that heel on the ground in order to have proper mobility in dorsiflexion of the ankle. And I would warm that up by moving in and out of the posture, or in and out of dorsiflexion. And I would do that for both ankles. And then hip abduction, I wanted to find something I could do standing up so that it was more like when I came into chair. So if I stand on my right foot and raise my left, and if I drop down into my right hip and then squeeze up, really feeling the engagement of the abductors, drop down, squeeze up, strengthening that muscle group, the glutes, and then on the other side. This is just working these muscles, dropping down and squeezing up, dropping down and squeezing up. And then again, for my pelvis tilt, I wanted to find a posture that I was going to be more similar when I'm in chair pose. So I thought I would do high lunge. And here in high lunge, and I would then anterior tilt my pelvis and feeling the hamstring stretch here, and then posterior tilt, release it, and then anterior tilt, really engaging the back muscles, engaging the quads to help release the hamstrings, and just moving my pelvis in this way, because that's the movement that's going to be experienced whilst in chair pose. And again, just to work both sides, anterior pelvis tilt, posterior pelvis tilt, anterior, posterior, anterior, posterior. And then these exercises should all help to strengthen the joint actions that I struggled with when I first came into chair. So again, feet are hip width apart, ankles are ready to go into dorsiflexion, knees take us into flexion, so ankles go into dorsiflexion, feet actively push apart, engaging my abductors, lowering myself down, pelvis comes into anterior pelvis tilt,